In this video, we will discuss one simple thing in relationship to ads, and it is how it became so hard for software companies to use ads for them to get demos. I will explain how you can use the systems of the ads in retrospect with the changes that happened post Andromeda. And in order for all of that to happen, you need a minimum of $5K in ad spend, which most software companies can have, or at least the ones that are in big markets. So the thing is, the thing is, what we need to do is to rely on one CBO campaign. And we have two options. Have either a high volume per day or have cost control. And by cost control, it means that when you tell Meta, here is my target cost per demo or target cost per purchase or something, and you set it up at a certain level, get as close as possible to the number over 7-day average. This is cost control. But the highest volume is you give Facebook a budget of $1,000 a day, and don't worry, Facebook is not going to spend $1,000 a day. The algorithm will decide how to spend it accordingly, and it will never get to that $1,000 a day. You're just giving it something like that in order for it to work with it and give you a fair price. This is the main goal of the Facebook system, to give you a fair price. So, what I want to show you here is that in one CBO ad, you need different creatives, 5 to 7 creatives, in order for you to test angles. And by angles, I mean problems, I mean ways to look at a certain issue or a way of an argumentative sequence that you're gonna use to make someone watch your ad, click, and so on. That is the main thing here. This setup works better because you stop manually scaling. You focus on what actually moves the needle, which is the campaign structure that is related to how good your creatives are, and you protect the profit on down days because you're not trying to mess up with the algorithm at all. And that is the simplified aspect of the creative. And I wanted to add something. When you have a certain ad, a certain creative, a certain whatever with your CBOs, you shouldn't try to get as many demos as possible. People are not going to commit to demos just by looking at an ad. People will commit to demos once they see that there is a value for them. It doesn't mean that you have to give them value, because value is on a scale considered something that is for free. We don't want to give something for free in general. The value that you need to give has to be paid, of course. But let me straighten up something here for you. Imagine that you are having an ad, and that ad wants people to book a demo, and you're offering something for free, or you're offering value or knowledge or whatever. Because most of the times, ads are free knowledge, or there is a lead magnet that is free, and that is free knowledge, and you want them to book a demo. This will probably attract bad people who will look at your situation and would probably be unable to commit. Because after all, this is the target audience that you are trying to target, people who need free stuff. But if the value that you are presenting is in the form of an insight, and by insight I mean that you find that in your target audience there is a misconception, and you clear that misconception, and you offer a paid product in order for them to close the gap between that clear misconception and the value related to it. Obviously, the people who will pay are people who are really interested in that value, in that clear misconception, and the problem that they have. And as a result, they will be of a much higher quality than the average person who seeks something for free, which will lead in return to improving the quality of your demo and you needing to spend less time on demos to close one. And when you close one person, that is 10K or more in lifetime value or a one time paid for most softwares who have a demo based system. Less time, which means less money spent, which means more profit. That is the basis. That is the theory. That is the theological aspect of this all. And this is it. In the next video, I will be talking about another aspect which is related to VSLs and how important they are for ads. Like the video, write me a comment down below, and see you in another video.